a special day. Today is the 16th of July 2021. This is a day which is my birthday, my 55th birthday. And I do celebrate that thinking of the students like Aparna Mukherjee, Arijit Bawal, Sumedha Singh, Nana Palwani and all others who are going to the United States to join the universities like the Stanford, the Berkeley, the MITs and all other Ivy League colleges in the United States. 5 years before, it would not have been possible to imagine that this is going to happen. Now, how did it happen? Because of the vision and the direction of the Honorable Chancellor of Techno India University and the Chairman of Techno India Group, who started the concept of the students earning while they learn. So today when they're leaving for the colleges, for the best of the colleges, for the Ivy colleges, they really do not have to think of the finances that they have to gather, they have to accumulate to go to the foreign land. The crux of the success comes from the vision of the chairman who said to introduce social entrepreneurship aptitudes to the students, and right from the first year in Techno India University, and a course was organized in the name and style of CASD or Career Advancement and Skill Development, where social entrepreneurship was promoted among the students. And what did it happen? How did it happen so? Social entrepreneurship, through social entrepreneurship, students learn to, what we mean, the steal time from the existence time. Engineering curriculum was not great or didn't demand a lot of time from the students, and hence they got a huge number of hours where they could accumulate skills, and the skills were honed, groomed and given a shape by the teachers, the faculties, the seniors, the alumni and all the management of the university, so that they can reach to the zenith of skill enhancement. And this skill is what was lacking, and the skill took them to a height which was uncomparable. To support this, there was a change introduced 5 years before with the pedagogy of the system. A modern state-of-the-art system was introduced in the name and style of Moodle, or Modular Object-Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment, where any and everything that was taught in the class was uploaded within 24 hours. So students could access whatever was happening through their tabs which they had, and through the Amazon tab that was given to them. All kinds of documents, all kinds of references were uploaded, and students became empowered to have any and everything under the sun as far as knowledge is concerned, as far as the skill is concerned, online. It was felt long before that though the Bengali middle class and maybe the Indian middle class from all across the eastern part of the country was coming and gathering in Techno India in thousands with the aim of having some kind of job at the end of the day. Though 5 years back, the Career Advancement and Skill Development curriculum was introduced, but people could not realize that within a very short time, our students would not be interested in IT major jobs of TCS, CTS, Wipro and Infosys, which at one point of time, or that point of time, around 2013, 14, 15, 16, were considered as the top tier jobs. Because the exposure and the branding of the university have taken them to such levels that they want to be in the best places of the world with the best salaries comparable to the IITs and the IIMs. It was possible only due to the guidance given by the Techno India University, and which was led by the vision of the Techno India chairman. People at this point of time have done critical thinking about each and every subject which has made a difference, and that's the reason that companies across the world, universities across the world are interested in Techno India University students. slowly the Techno India management, the Techno India University faculties, the Techno India University, the whole family realized that students, though come for engineering, may not have that amount of skill which would take to the highest level, but they may have the skills which is required in other fields like performing arts, like cricket, like football, like any other sports, like debating. Like there's plenty of verticals in which they can excel, and those were groomed, were honed, and at the end of the day, though they had a BTech degree, though they came with a BTech degree, but parallelly a dual method of system was introduced so that they can join the best of the colleges of the performing arts, best of the schools of sports, best of the teams in sports, and hence that led to some different level which was totally different, and the guidance was totally unique as far as university education was concerned. The chairman says, and I quote, "I have always been inspired by the rock garden in Chandigarh." The rock garden in Chandigarh is not made by plenty of people. It was made by the idea of one person who didn't have much money but had some rocks, and that were converted into statues and stuff which people across the world could come and see. The students were given such guidance so that things which were being wasted, things which were being neglected, which were being ignored, could come as a part of ecosystem, and an ecosystem was developed to hone, to groom certain lines of business, and at the end of the day, at the end of the tenure of 5 years, when in 2021 they are going to different parts of the world, they have the finances of their own. In addition, what has been done, and I'm sure that Techno India is going to scale further heights which would enable them to get best of the awards in the world, is that with the birth of every child, in addition to giving a birth certificate, 100 of seeds of teak plants are being given, so that at the age of 20, 21, 22, when the students are going to leave the colleges, the teak plants would mature into full-fledged teak trees, and the teak trees, then the finances obtained from the teak trees would be used to get the finances to support education in all parts of the world. 2021 is a special year. It's a year which marks the advent of second innings of a human being's life. It has been officially announced by Techno India that people with skills, people with knowledge, people with education, which satisfies the statutory bodies, can work here from their retirement in regular places from 60s to 85 or till death, so that they can give their knowledge and wisdom to the younger generation. People from Techno India, students from Techno India University, has now traveled to different countries across the globe, and at this point in 2021, while hundreds of countries which didn't have much of a population boasts of a Techno India major population, can think of getting the best prize for uplifting the education of those countries in 100 countries, and the moral of the 100 countries, and the approach towards entrepreneurship of 100 countries, and can be seriously considered for a Nobel Prize for the chairman who was the visionary for such programs.